Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you are in the world. Welcome to Tapping Into You with Tapngrl. Okay, let's see. Let's get that on here. Smile. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Okay. Yeah.
So
just
smart.
so you know, she was laughing. Get you one of these. Go to Michael's. Go to Hobby Lobby. It's a great way to stand up
you can do
your
that on
phone.
an iPad too.
Yes.
Oh my God! You
and they sell them in all kinds of
changed
sizes.
my
Okay,
world
look at that.
in
You already
this
got it.
very
You already got a tip for
Changed
living.
my world.
All right, so let's see who's on here. I got Scott, of course. I got Patty. Hey, Patty. Margarita, Christian, Anna, Scott, Anna, yay, Anna. All right, so first thing I want to do is thank my sponsors. Noblesville Trophies, Logan Street Signs and Banners. Try it again. Logan Street.
Just read it.
Logan Street. I'm trying. Logan Street. And you know, look, I'm going to do it to myself. Lean in. Stop that. Okay. So I do that with people when I'm working on video. Sometimes the things that I hit, I'm like, seriously? All right. So anyway, Logan Street Signs and Banners in beautiful Noblesville, Indiana. Okay, now you don't just have to be in Noblesville to use them, I bet. Give them a holler. Maybe they can point you in the right direction if it's something they can't do. But it's through the generosity of Jim Wofford that we're here today. I also want to welcome back Melissa.
Hey.
Oh, that's your tissue.
Just in case.
Yeah, because I said we might need these today. Melissa missed last month. Just had a little snafu. Yeah, so tell them about you, what you do.
All the workins. I'm a cosmetologist. I'm assistant manager at Sport Clips at 116th and Oleo. It's amazing. In Fishers, thank you. Fishers, Indiana. Come see me. We're wonderful. You don't have to just come see me. Come to the store. Come see me or any one of us. We're wonderful.
Yes, and actually we have another guest in the studio today besides Scott, who's always been invisible. You don't believe he's here anyway. We have her son, Caners.
Yes.
We call him Caners. His name is
Baby
Kane.
Caners, all he's 6, but always
Yeah.
the baby.
Kindergarten.
Yes.
And he's here today because he's having some sinus issues,
Yes.
and there's some cold things, and you know how it works. You guys that have people, lots of people in your house, one guy gets something, and you just share it with
Yay.
everybody.
That's the love.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to actually, I was going to do a different tap today. And I thought, well, if he's showing up, let's just do
That would be
some of that.
fantastic.
Okay. Why isn't that moving? Listen, people,
What if you hit the-
I'm just
you
a
have to hit
little,
play?
I think it might be down here. Now just stay with me. Cause here's the thing. There it is. All right. Turn this down. It's probably going to hear me talking.
Oh, there you go. You're muted.
Okay. No, why is that? Okay.
Oh, it's
There,
down.
there
it
we
is.
am.
It's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Look how silly we look down here.
We do.
Looking at it.
We're the
Thank you
dinosaurs
for
trying
your
to figure
patience.
stuff
We
out.
found it. Whoa. Okay. Listen. I'm reeling just a little bit. I got some stuff going on. So what I want to tell you is, yeah, that's Margarita talking about this. She's already made me laugh.
I wish it was a margarita.
Margarita's got a great sense of humor. Okay. So. There's some things I'm going to bring up today that I've talked about before, and the reason I bring these things up over and over again is because repetition is really how we learn, and so it's not a problem that I repeat these things. If it is for you, maybe I'm not your
You
guy.
should tap on it.
You should tap that out, Angel. We even had Scott last time doing the tap it out, Angel, for the sign off.
Yeah.
Right?
Tap it out, Angel.
That's
Good
right.
job.
See, they hear him, they just don't see him. Does he really exist? All right, so first one, let's talk about this for a second. What is tapping? Okay, the formal name for tapping is emotional freedom technique. What we're actually doing is we're allowing ourselves basically to process emotions in our body, because I tell you all the time, what starts here expresses here.
Ugh,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. So, not always fun. Believe me, I get it. Okay. Been doing this for 11 years. I'll be doing it the rest of my life as far as I know.
Right.
Because I'm an emotional being.
Right,
And so when
yeah.
I'm having stuff, I go to the tapping. So what I want to tell you is that there are two ways. One of the ways that it used to always be explained was acupuncture without the needles, which everybody goes, Okay.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're tapping meridian endpoints on the face and the body, okay, while we are addressing a negative story or a negative emotion, okay? We can even start with pain in the body because that kind of gives me GPS.
Absolutely.
Okay, tells me where to go when
That's
I'm working
right.
with you. I had actually a really amazing session yesterday. I didn't know I was going to talk about this, but I am.
Good.
And it was, the person had shoulder issues. There were other things, but what we're doing when you work with me is we're kind of starting where you are. We see what emotional memory brings up, okay? And then because of how long I've been doing this and I'm better at finding your garbage than mine,
Right.
that what I do is I actually go in there, I take the thoughts and impressions that I get, and then I actually point the tapping at those things. And basically at the end of the hour,
That's right.
we have a full circle moment. We did yesterday, because when I was asking about the shoulder pain, and then I ask about how it is growing up and those kind of things, because it's just like anything. It's the questions that help lead
Yes.
me to your gump.
Absolutely.
And you know, I always tell people, you know, give me the first answer, don't filter, okay? Because we're so used to filtering,
Yeah.
you know, or even negating
That's
how
right.
we feel.
That's right.
So basically, I had asked when did that shoulder pain start, and it was like 2-3 years ago, okay? Through the tapping, we actually came full round to a big incident that happened 2-3 years ago. That while it was very prevalent, I mean, the person was really aware of the incident 2-3 years, but didn't realize what an impact it had on them
Right.
emotionally. We actually also brought in some of the childhood stuff and the fears and those things, and we just really had a
That's
really
amazing.
I mean, it is wonderful work that I get to do, and anybody who gets to do this kind of work usually really does thrive and love doing
Yes.
it. And so I just really can't tell you how much I appreciate that you honor and yourself and how you feel and that you trust me. And I tell you guys all the time, look, don't be ripping into some big issue by yourself, okay? If you like me,
Yeah.
you know, if I don't resonate with you, that's okay. All right, just find someone that you
Yes.
really like, that you really trust. Now, I want to back up for a second and tell you some things that are coming up tonight. This is actually, and I'm going to date this. What is today? April 25th.
Yeah.
And tonight I will actually be interviewed by Jason Stevenson on his YouTube channel. I'm a little fuzzy. I think at 8 o'clock Eastern will be the live, and then at 10 p.m. Eastern will be a replay.
Okay.
Either way, if you don't see me at 8, I know
Right.
it will be there at 10. Our hope is, you're going to love this, that I'm awake.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then at 10, when he goes live with it, that I can be there to talk with other folks about
You're
it.
like a 3-year-old. Like at 7:30, gotta go.
7:30, go to bed. Actually, I've been awake since 3:30. I'm in and out till 4:30, and you know, then I pop out of bed at 4:30. And so, even an 8 o'clock
I
interview
believe
for
that.
me,
Pop out. I could see that.
even
I don't
in-
pop out of anything.
Oh, I pop out of bed. But I don't have to hide from anyone else.
Yeah.
Tell them about Jason.
Anyway, Jason has a huge presence on YouTube.
Very nice.
On just his, I believe it's his guided meditation channel. He has last time I checked, 1.2 million
Oh,
viewers. Now
very
we're going to
nice.
be on his life expansion channel. If you want to know how to find that, and you're seeing this on April 25th, well, actually afterwards, because it's probably still up there and you can see it. There's a link on my timeline on Facebook. So there's the link right there. You can go and you can watch it tonight when it's there. The Own Your Divine Light series with Janet Miller. Just really, really amazing. I'm so lucky that I'm getting asked to be interviewed by these people and getting the tapping out there, and myself, of course. Did you know that I just, I think it's still up. And the Own Your Divine Light series is on my Facebook page, and another one that's on there is called Quantum Recovery Summit. I'll have to tell you all this because it's very exciting. Even though I didn't see him, I'm on the same summit as Brad Yates.
Hey.
Yeah, Brad Yates is the first guy I ever tapped with. Okay,
Oh, how fun.
so that's really exciting to me,
Yes.
and everybody loves Brad because Brad has a nice, gentle sense of humor. He is very kind. You can feel his kindness
I
and
love
his
that.
softness coming through and all that, as opposed to me that's bouncing off the walls and doing what I'm doing. That's probably going to even calm down some more. So the tapping is where we're basically dealing with the emotional issues that are going on within me, okay? Because I'm the perceiver.
Right.
So you and I can both watch the same thing,
That's
and it
right.
makes you laugh and it ticks me off.
Yeah.
Okay? And that really is just from our own life experience. Okay, super duper Tumblr.
Like our
Okay.
perceptions.
All right, good.
Right. It's all how you perceive.
It's all how you perceive, and you perceive from your life experience. Okay?
The filters.
Yeah. Well, if you heard something over and over that I didn't hear,
Right.
it's going to color how you look at things and how
Absolutely.
you hear it. So, when we're dealing with the tapping, and it's funny because I actually wrote down how we follow a physical issue, was going to tap about something else. And since we have Caners here today, I thought we might tap about allergies,
Yeah.
colds, how do we move this stuff? Because
Yes.
you guys have heard me say that when I started to get sick the last 4 times I did, I actually was like, oh, hell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like, who has time for that, right? And
Nobody.
it's not fun anyway, okay? So I tapped, and the next morning woke up and was perfectly fine. So that's a tool I have in my tool belt. I mean, you guys know I tap. I had somebody ask me a week ago how I stay grounded, and I looked at her and I was like, well, I tap.
Yeah.
Now, I also walk an hour a day in nature, if
yes.
the weather cooperates, okay? So the walking has been very grounding for me for many, many years. And even though I'm not getting out in my yard barefoot, I think about it more and more.
Right?
That's
You and
moving
me
me in the
both,
right
yes.
direction. Okay, all right, so...
You're out there.
So
That's
well,
what
I'm out there.
matters.
So let's say let's just get right to the tapping about allergies and sickness. Okay. So what you're doing when you know what I just realized okay, there it is. I was gonna say he doesn't have the
There's no
timer
time.
up. Usually
Cool.
he probably
It's
gave
never
up on
ending.
me
Right. We'll
because
shut-
I always blow past our time anyway. All right, so. Let's say, because it is allergy season, and let me explain to you, I never had allergies, okay? And then some years ago, I was on a 3/4 acre lot. I had a neighbor with the same size lot. She had a riding mower, and our deal was, you let me use your riding mower,
Yeah.
I'll do our yards.
Nice.
And because I am so anal when it comes to yard mowing, I mean, the lines
Yeah,
were, it looked like
right.
a golf course.
Nice. It's a good deal.
One itty bitty problem. Every time I was turning that mower going back through a thing, I'm running through
Yes.
a cloud of grass
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ended up developing allergies where for a whole summer. Now, while it was kind of fun being on the Sudafed,
Yeah, right.
I had so much energy.
Yeah.
I ended up doing Claritin by day and Benadryl by night. And I did that for like a whole summer, fall. And when I woke up the next May, I will never forget this. I woke up in the morning, I was doing that snarky stuff, and I went, oh, no, we're not doing a whole year of that.
Yeah.
And in about 20 minutes, I tapped out allergies. Okay, now, if you've been dealing with them your whole life, it's okay. It's still a very tappable issue. So how would you navigate it? Okay, first of all, whenever we're doing the tapping, you want to just start where you are. Okay, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to have Mama Girl here
Oh, yeah.
tell me about all them people and how they're manifesting this stuff. Hey, Cheryl, good to have you here. And Sheila, I'm going to say that
Yep,
Sheila.
I think so.
Okay, so we can do all kinds of things. Like we can put adjectives in front of what's bothering us. So let's say that I have all this congestion in my head. I could call it black congestion. I
Yeah.
could say it has a shape. Maybe it's a circle. Maybe it's a square. Maybe, okay? Those are ways that we actually direct the body at what we're looking at, okay? Now, I also know that allergies tell me, okay, that you, because it's in the sinus area and all that
Yes.
stuff. And I think that comes from the nose, now that I think about it. That's an irritation to someone close, okay? Imagine that. And
What?
and it could even be you. Okay, and usually this is what we drill down to. Yes, that person really annoyed me.
Right.
Okay, how annoying are they?
Right.
But we really do realize,
Yes.
most of you are watching this, and I know that it really is an irritation with myself. That why don't I have control of this?
Yes.
Why did I take the bait?
Right.
Why is it I let them upset me? All
Again?
of those things.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So it really is about understanding that really what I am is I'm source energy being. I am happiness, clearer, excitement, awesomeness, amazingness, well-being,
Yes.
vitality, okay? And anything that's not that is really, like I say, figure you're Velcro.
Yeah.
And you just kind of walk through
That's
life
right.
experience, and some of it's stuck. And maybe is it from another life? I don't know. Maybe, yes, no. I mean, whatever you think it is, then you start tapping about that, okay? So let me ask you this. Let's just do this with you. When you started feeling this coming on with you, who did it come on to first, you or a kid?
I think it was Kane and I, because Addie and Solomon haven't shown any signs, but because I was feeling some type of way, I'm like, start taking your medicine. For me, it is the sinus pressure.
Do you have pressure?
I have
Okay.
pressure, which makes my teeth hurt.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this: on a 1 to 10, how high is the pressure?
It's not so much now, but when it started, like a 5
That's all.
or like a 6. Uncomfortable.
Okay.
You
All
still
right.
gotta live. So I
Okay.
gotta do
All right.
stuff.
Okay. So we're just going to start where you are now. Now you're saying, what is it now?
I don't really have so much pressure. It starts here and then it goes here and settles all in my chest. So
Okay.
it's more
And,
like
and
the
how does that
coughing.
manifest? The cough. Okay.
And I get
All right. Now
phlegm.
you know that coughing is about barking at the world. There's something you want to say that you're not saying. Oh, did you see that face? That was like a yes.
Like irritation with myself because I don't speak my truth. Oh yeah,
Well,
it's all
we're
right
just so used to
connected.
beating us up, aren't we? I mean,
Yes.
I am such a wonderful pressure girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I put pressure on me. I need to heal faster. I should be doing this better. Nah.
Right.
All right. So let's go first. Let's do the sinus pressure. Okay. Let's do the pressure because sometimes that's where you start.
Yeah.
And even if this is not your issue, just tap along with this because it can go to something else. Okay. This is why when I teach group, borrowing benefits is an amazing thing. This person's mad at their daughter. This person's foot hurts. This person has a project at work, and everybody goes, "Oh, now I know what to do. Oh, my foot
Right.
doesn't hurt. Oh, my
That's right.
okay, all right. So, go right here to the side of the hand. What I want you to do, if you're having this issue, okay, or even if you're not feeling well, you can tap along with this. Okay, it's not going to put something in there,
Right.
that's not in there.
Don't be
okay, it's
afraid.
actually going to go to work on something else. Okay. Believe me, Source knows what they're doing way better than we do. All right, so even though I have all this pressure in my face,
Even though I have all this pressure in my face,
I choose to love and honor myself.
I choose to love and honor myself.
And even though,
And even though,
oh no,
oh no,
I'm feeling all that face pressure again.
I'm feeling all that face pressure
That
again,
lets me know I'm getting something.
that lets me know I'm getting something.
And I just don't have time for this.
And I just don't have time for this.
But I am a pressure person.
But I am a pressure person.
Maybe my face is letting me know
Maybe my face is letting me know
how much pressure I'm putting on myself.
how much pressure I'm putting on myself.
And I deeply and profoundly
And I deeply and profoundly
love and honor myself.
love and honor myself.
Even with this annual pressure.
Even with this annual
Now,
pressure.
if you do it more often, say it's semi-annual, say it's daily, okay? You're just talking about what it is, okay? All right, so go right here to the eyebrow. Now, it's where the bridge of the top of the nose and the eyebrow meets, okay? So you're tapping right there or this side, doesn't matter. You can do both because these are the questions you guys are asking me, so I'm just letting you know. And right there on the eyebrow, you just say all this, oh, I just heard all this in my face pressure.
Ugh, all this in my face pressure.
Side of the eye, it's just in my face.
It's just in my face.
Under the eye, how many things am I pressured about?
How many things am I pressured about
Under the nose that I'm just trying to move through.
that I'm just trying to move through?
Chin, I wonder why I think I need pressure.
I wonder why I think I need pressure.
Collarbone, maybe it's supposed to make me make better choices.
Maybe it's supposed to make me make better choices.
Under the arm, all this pressure in my face.
All this pressure in my face.
Top of the head, all this pressure on my face.
All this pressure on my face.
Eyebrow, I get irritated with them.
I get irritated with them.
Side of the eye. Okay, they already got me movement on. And then it causes drainage.
And then it causes drainage.
Under the eye, all those unresolved inner tears.
All those unresolved inner tears.
Under the nose, all those tears that I stopped.
All those tears that I stopped.
Chin, all that irritation with myself.
All that irritation with myself.
The pressure to never cry.
The pressure to never cry.
Under the arm, maybe I decided that was weak.
Maybe I decided that was weak.
Top of the head, I just hate it when I feel like crying.
I just hate it when I feel like crying.
Eyebrow, what if it needs a way out of my body?
What if it needs a way out of my body?
Side of the eye. What if this is actually my body?
What if this is actually my body?
Under the eye. Helping me release the tears and the pressure.
Helping me release the tears and the pressure.
Under the nose. By creating this sinus issue.
By creating this sinus issue.
Chin. My body loves me more than I know.
My body loves me more than I know.
Collarbone. It's trying to help me dump the gunk.
It's trying to help me dump the gunk.
Under the arm. Just acknowledging the pressure that I feel.
Just acknowledging the pressure that I feel.
Top of the head. The pressure that I put myself under for so long.
The pressure that I put myself under for so long.
Okay, here comes the next part. I just heard the pressure to be perfect.
The pressure to be perfect.
Side of the eye. It's huge.
It's huge.
Under the eye. If I'm not perfect.
If I'm not perfect.
Under the nose. It's not safe.
It's not safe.
Chin. This pressure to be perfect.
This pressure to be perfect.
Chin. I even try to be perfectly sick.
I even try to be perfectly sick.
Under the arm. The pressure to be perfect.
The pressure to be perfect.
Top of the head. It's been here so long.
It's been here so long.
I didn't even notice it.
I didn't even notice it.
I'm used to living.
I'm used to
With
living
this kind of pressure.
with this kind of pressure.
Eyebrow. No wonder I'm so irritated with me.
No wonder I'm so irritated with me.
Side of the eye. I get so irritated with me.
I get so irritated with me.
Under the eye. And even that's probably supposed to make me be more perfect.
And even that's probably supposed to make me be more perfect.
Under the nose. Irritation as punishment.
Irritation as punishment.
This sickness is punishment.
The sickness is punishment.
Coleman. Maybe it's punishment for not being perfect.
Maybe it's punishment for not being perfect.
Okay, under the arm. All this punishment about not being perfect.
All this punishment for not being perfect.
Top of the head. What if I could let that and some of these other symptoms go?
What if I could let that and some of these other symptoms go?
Okay, take a breath. Now, sometimes we think we have to get sick so many times a year. Sometimes, don't tell anybody. Sometimes we have to get sick so that we can rest.
Yeah, that's.
And they leave us alone. Okay? So just understand that these are just kind of things that we do, okay? And it's all okay, all right? But I want to move on to the next piece where we get the drainage and then it's in the throat and settles in the chest and I want to
does.
cough. Okay.
Yep.
All right, because I just heard in my head, I wish y'all would just shut the F up.
I'm telling you, y'all have to excuse me because usually she ends up channeling all my gunk. And then I'm like, she's reading my mind. Thank God I'm not crazy.
She wishes she had a room that no one else had access to.
I'm telling you.
But you guys get that. She's got 4 children. I mean,
And a husband.
and I was going to say 5. No, husbands know that.
Yeah.
That's part of what they love about us.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They think we're the safe space.
I am the
Right.
safe
And we
space.
got our own stuff.
Right.
And if I don't
Where's my
take-
safe space?
Dear God, I love you today. Yeah, after he got his head bit off this morning. Man. All right. So I've been a little snarky pants. All right. So let's go right here. So are you having the drainage right now?
Yeah.
Okay. How high is that?
I mean, it probably like a 5.
Okay,
I've been
sorry.
minimizing
Here's
it.
what
you know.
yeah.
See, it doesn't come out here. It goes
Behind. Yeah.
all
No,
of
no, I get how it works.
Yeah. Are you sure?
That's what we call sinus drainage.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Even though I have all this drainage,
Even though I have all this drainage,
it's a safer way to release.
it's a safer way to release
One itty bitty problem.
one itty bitty problem.
It's going down the back of my throat
It's going down the back of my throat
and making me want to cough
and making me want to cough
so I could scream at everybody.
so I can scream at everybody.
If I really let it out,
If I really let it
you
out.
people need to shut the F up
You people need to shut the F
and
up
leave me alone.
and leave me alone.
But I don't feel like I can do that.
But I don't feel like I can do that.
Because they're not feeling well.
Because they're not feeling well.
And mom never gets a holiday.
And mom never gets a holiday.
And I deeply and completely
And I deeply and completely
love and honor myself in this minute.
love and honor myself in this minute.
Because it's probably all I'm going to get.
That's probably all I'm gonna get. Yeah.
And just be okay
And just be okay.
that my body knows how to release these tears
That my body knows how to release
on a
these
somatic
tears.
level,
On a somatic level,
more so than my overthinking brain.
more so than my overthinking brain.
And I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
Love and accept
Okay,
myself.
let's go to the eyebrow. Just take a nice breath. All these tears.
All these tears.
Side of the eye. Maybe if I fall down in a puddle and cry.
Maybe if I fall down in a puddle and cry.
Under the eye, they'll give me some time.
They'll give me some time.
Under the nose, I'm afraid I'd traumatize my family.
I'm afraid I'd traumatize my family.
Chin, they need me to be the guy that doesn't get affected.
They need me to be the guy that doesn't get affected.
Collarbone, all these tears.
All these tears.
Under the arm, this frustration.
This frustration.
Top of the head, I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for this.
Eyebrow, I don't have time to be feely.
I don't have time to be feely.
Side of the eye, acknowledge how I feel.
Acknowledge how I feel.
Under the eye, life's too busy.
Life's too busy.
Under the nose, all these unshed tears.
All these unshed tears.
Chin, dripping down the back of my throat.
Dripping down the back of my throat.
Collarbone, all that sinus gunk.
All that sinus gunk.
Under the arm, down the back of my throat.
Down the back of my throat.
Top of the head, creating me feeling like.
Creating me feeling like.
Eyebrow, I need to cough.
I need to cough.
Side of the eye, my body probably knows better than I do.
My body probably knows better than I do.
Under the eye, I'd like to ask for some help.
I'd like to ask for some help.
Under the nose, but those people are pretty useless.
But those people are pretty useless.
Chin, there's nobody to help me.
There's nobody to help me.
Collarbone, oh, bam. There's the, got it, folks. All right. There's nobody there to help me.
There's
Okay,
nobody
we can
there
have
to
my
help me.
tears.
Just in case.
Under the eye. What if this is reminding me?
What if this is reminding me
Top of the head, of how it feels to me.
of how it feels to me?
Eyebrow, like they're not there for me.
Like they're not
Now,
there
just so you
for
know,
me.
I know that doesn't mean that your kids are never there. You never
Of
feel
cour-
good.
right.
Okay, so we all get
course.
that. All right, so just simmer down. It's not like we're throwing anybody under the bus. Under the eye, I'm going to throw them people under the bus.
I'm gonna throw them people under the bus.
under the nose. I get to do it and release it for me.
I get to do it and release it for me.
Chin, I sure could use a mom like me.
I sure could use a mom like me.
Collarbone, tucking me into a nice comfy bed.
Tucking me into a nice comfy
Under the arm.
bed.
Instead, I got this cough working.
Instead, I got this cough working.
Top of the head. Okay, I just saw the arm go across the whole table and knock everything off. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like my little temper tantrum self.
Like my little temper tantrum self.
Eyebrow. Could you all just leave me alone?
Could you all just leave me alone?
Side of the eye. What if I really don't want to be left alone?
What if I really don't want to be left alone?
I want to be loved and cared for.
I want to be loved and cared for.
Under the nose. Maybe there's a part of me that knows.
Maybe there's a part of me that knows.
If it gets bad enough,
If it gets bad enough,
somebody might take care of me.
somebody might take care of me.
Maybe they'll bring me things in bed.
Maybe they'll bring me things in bed.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Well, that sounds delicious.
That sounds so nice.
Yes.
Right here, warm, comfy bed.
Warm, comfy bed.
Side of the eye. What if I don't have to yell at anyone?
What if I don't have to yell at anyone?
Under the eye. What if I can soothe how this feels in me?
What if I can soothe how this feels in me?
Under the nose, so that I'm better for myself.
So that I'm better for myself
Chin, and everybody else.
and everybody else.
I don't want them afraid of me.
I don't want them afraid of
But
me.
if I unleash this lion in my throat,
If I unleash this lion in my throat,
y'all are going to be really sorry.
y'all are going to be really sorry.
Eyebrow, letting it go.
Letting it go.
Allowing myself to drain.
Allowing myself to drain.
Under the eye. Allowing myself to let go of that irritation.
Allowing myself to let go of that irritation.
Under the nose. With myself and anybody else.
With myself and anybody else.
Chin. It's all backwards what we're taught.
It's all backwards what we're taught.
I don't want to stuff this.
I don't want to stuff this.
I want to talk about it while I tap.
I want to talk about it while I tap.
Top of the head. Because that actually helps me feel better.
Because that actually helps me feel better.
Take a nice breath. Okay, so let me ask you, did you feel anything happen? Change? Move?
I just feel
clearer,
a lot lighter.
lighter? Are you breathing any easier? Okay.
Yeah, it
Little
feels like
bit.
it's breaking up.
Feels like it's breaking up. Okay, all right, so that's how we do it, okay? We're just aiming the tapping at what's going on. Now, listen, I know you guys tell me all the time you can't think of the words, you can't speak like I do. I told somebody the other day, they said, well, you just do the words. How do you do the words? And I go, honey, I think I came out of the womb talking.
Yeah, right? I believe
So
that.
the words come to me, but just like you, there's times I get stuck. And there are times that I will just start tapping, no words. Just feel that draining down the throat, or feel the anger, or feel the frustration, or feel, and it can be kind of scary. And I'm going to remind you again, if you can't be there and hold space and support it for yourself, don't start into a big story.
Yeah.
Okay? Y'all know I do this in group, one-on-one, all that stuff. I want you to go to my timeline. There are things there that you, first of all, I got a ton of lives, a ton of shows. If you say you can't afford me, it's okay. You just go over there and start working through the shows and working through the other stuff, okay? You can create your own group. I ask for at least four people, okay? So we can do that, and that way everybody learns the tapping, and we get to show how to navigate issues. On my timeline is the Own Your Divine Light series. On my timeline is the Quantum Recovery Summit. You want to click the link, go sign up. That way you get an email daily about who's speaking and all that stuff. Brad Yates' recording was really, really good. We tapped about shame. It was, and it was a really cool story, and I'm wondering if I should tell it real fast.
Yes.
Okay. So when the lady...
You're welcome.
When the lady who interviewed me, when we spoke again, she was really kind of horrified because she had lost the recording for Brad Yates.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And when in her telling about it, I could feel her emotional thing go up. And I said, whoa, stop telling the story. We just started tapping.
Yeah.
Okay? I had her in tears in,
Yes.
2 minutes, because I said, can you remember another time you felt like this? And she went back to being an 8-year-old, and a time where somebody did something, and the embarrassment, and all those things. Just tapping with her about that empowered her enough to recontact him. He said yes.
Yay.
And so as they were talking, he said, I'm feeling like we ought to tap on some shame. And you can hear her get a little emotional in the recording. Okay, but it was really a very elegant, beautiful unfolding of all of that.
Look at all that connection.
Yeah,
I love
it just made me appreciate him so much more. Now, what was really cool was he said he knew who I was. I was like, what? I sent one of those what?
Yes.
Right? Because, that's like dream come true stuff to me. Okay? All right? So, I just want to tell you, it's a very exciting time. All these interviews I get to do, all this sharing the tapping, all this working one-on-one, it just really is a passion of mine. I love helping you do this. So, go there, look for all those things, because there's just too many to mention on here. Okay? I'll be in Zionsville on May 19th. I'll be at Camp Chesterfield. If you're in or around Indiana, Camp Chesterfield, June 1st. Okay? You can go right to their website, and it's already up there. You can already book now. It's open for booking.
Yay.
And it's a 3-hour workshop for only $30.
That's amazing.
If you pre-register. That's amazing.
Yes.
And just so you know, if you can make it there, because that's a spiritualist camp. And I get help when I'm there. Big help. We clear stuff really fast, okay? All right. So I want to thank my... Tonight's interview again, go to my timeline. That's with Jason Stevenson. I'm going to meet with him at 8. Whether or not it's live right then, I'm not sure. But I do know that he will re-show it at 10. Eastern time. That's important for you to know, because figuring out these time zones with the people all over the world I do the interviews and the work with, it's just gotten crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So, tell them about you again real fast before I go to the
Fishers,
sponsors.
Indiana, 116th and Oleo. Come see me at Sport Clips. Melissa Mitchell. See, it says right there.
And you
at the
said you're a
bottom.
Cosmo?
I'm a cosmetologist. I'm amazing at what I do.
Amazing at what she does. Yes, she is. She's an amazing mom. She's an amazing friend. She's an amazing everything.
Thank you, Colette.
Yes, you are. Now we're going to both start crying.
Right?
Don't do that. I didn't do the song. They're going to go crazy on me if I don't do the song. I'll do the sponsor in a minute. Here we go. By the way, Lisa said we're singing.
Yeah.
Here we go. I am enough now. I shine my light now. Second line. I am enough now. I was born this way. I am enough now. I shine my light now. And nobody can take that away. Do it again. I am enough now. I shine my light now. I am enough now. I was born this way. I am enough now. I shine my light now. And nobody can take that away. You're only getting those 2 rounds out of us. And listen, you make me sound so much better. Thank you. Hey! God. All right, now I'll thank my sponsors.
Maybe.
Okay, Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophy, Jim Wofford, who lets us sit here and puts together. By the way, this is my balcony. Okay.
It is.
Does all things technical. So if you can use them and throw some business their way, please do that. Contact them and do business with them. Okay.
Yes.
See you the 2nd and 4th Thursday in May. Who knows what we'll talk about? Yeah.
Something super special.
Maybe I'll do what I was going to do today, because I was going to talk about, even though I have all this tension and fear in my body, about moving forward. Okay, yeah, no, we're not going to bring anything up that day.
Either or would have been good today.
All right, so until we see you next time,
Tap it out, angels.
keep tapping into you. See you guys.